So I just want to say a happy new year to all of my subscribers.
Pause. Don't I look like a little skateboarder boy? Don't tell me I don't.
Thank you for staying around into this 2019 year. And I have 5 tips.
See, this is why my mama always called me stupid.
That I want to go over. I have 10 fingers up, you guys. 5 tips that I am doing to preserve my energy for this new year. Also, it's Wind Down Wednesday, so let me go ahead and get my bottle cracking, alright? Yeah. Oh! So as I head into this new year, I'm trying to figure out, okay, I know all the negative things that have happened this past year, but like, what did I accomplish? You know, what is all the good that did come about in 2018? And I realized I had accomplished so much during this past year that I'm just like, okay, well, starting for this new year, I'm going to write down everything I did this past year. And I figured out a way to top that, but to keep moving forward and to keep, you know, be on the right track to accomplish my dreams. So I wrote down 5 different tips that help me just want to better myself and keep my energy, keep the same positive energy and better that energy going on into this new year. So my first tip for everybody, or sorry, this is not even like for other people. These are 5 things I'm going to be doing myself for this new year. So it's just not like I'm just talking to you guys like, hey, I did it. No, it's going to be things that I'm going to be doing for this next year, or I'm going to try to accomplish this next year. And I say try because I know sometimes we're human and we're not perfect, and sometimes we fall off the wagon. So I'm not going to pressure myself with this big entire. And it's definitely much easier to just see your goals and see, hey, you know, maybe let's say we check back in May or June and say, hey, where am I at with this goal? Like, am I a quarter of it in? You know, have I even tried? You know, is there still time? I feel like there's always still time, but you know, have I even attempted to try to accomplish this goal this year? You know, or like even you might question it to see, is it realistic? Because sometimes we don't set SMART goals, and SMART goals are basically specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time bound. So it just gives you a whole scenario of what does the actual real goal look like, especially for those of us who are trying to lose weight for the new year. I know it's I'm gonna try to go down right now, but a lot of people want to lose like 60 pounds in 1 month. Well, that's not gonna happen, sis. You know, and if you do something like that, like, there's something terribly wrong. Like, that's just not realistic at all. So if you say maybe I'm gonna lose like 20 pounds by the end of February, that's a lot more realistic than losing 60 pounds by the end of this month. It's just not gonna happen, and you're gonna be very disappointed. And when you have all of your goals down, you know, you can see what you have to do for the next 365 days and how will that impact the rest of your life, you know, long term, because these may not just be some short-term goals. These will probably affect the rest of your life.
So guys, I completely lost the footage to number 2. I just don't know what's going on with my camera. But for what I mean in the second part is, if you see a certain friend that's ready to go down that path, down the same path, and you're ready to move on and you want to mature, go ahead. Don't sit around and wait for anybody any longer.
Number 3, where being as selfish as possible is okay, despite what anybody tries to say, especially like if somebody's trying to manipulate you, like, oh, I do all this for you. No, hold on, no, let me back that up. Cause I'm gonna get into that real quick second. But sometimes the answer has to be no. Okay? No. Not happening. I ain't got it. Nice and love don't pay the bills. And do not put food on the table. Okay? It don't buy you champagne. So for tip number 4, I am going to challenge myself and others to not complain, because we are such a complaining ass society, because we have like our little Yelp reviews and we have the Trip Advisors and whatever else there is for us to sit there and complain about what the hell is going on around us, that, you know, or the shade room. You know, we have so many of those type of outlets. So we're in the car. Okay, we're gonna bring it on back. We're in the car, right? And you get to your destination finally. Instead of getting, you know, there and being like, oh my god, like this person didn't know how to drive, and oh my god, I can't stand traffic, da da da. Let's talk about some positive things that happened. You made it there safely. Thank God, you know. You didn't get into an accident. No type of fender benders. That crazy person driving did not hit you. That person tailgating you did not bump into your behind. You know, you got there safely. You got there in one piece. Now, your mental may be a little bit in pieces, but physically, you're fine. You're okay. Look all around you while you're in that car, taking the scenery. Are you in the city, especially for something to happen like that? A lot of times, people are in the city. So, like, I know if I'm 171, it is a very, very beautiful scenery that I'm not used to being from Dayton. I am used to just this, I don't know, it's not even really a skyline. It's just this plain whatever. I kind of almost call it the concrete jungle. I know they used to call that NKU, but like Dayton's kind of the concrete jungle as well, just a little bit. But being in this Northern Kentucky area, you know, being that got the Ferris wheel going and stuff like that, you see these big tall buildings and the apartments, and it's very colorful and things like that going on. So it's a really nice thing to see, and you know, I kind of admire it while I'm sitting in traffic. So, you know, just look at the bigger picture. Make that car ride fun. Hey, turn on some Cardi B. Listen, I get it popping in the car. I know what y'all talking about, but ever since I got an aux cord, I make the most out of my car rides now. I might even make my car rides longer because I'm enjoying my music, okay? Like, if you're gonna do that to make that shit fun, excuse my language, do it. Don't sit there for an hour and complain about the negatives. Sit there and reflect on that hour about what all good came out of it. And last but not least, have fun, y'all. Have fun. Listen, I'm in my 20s, dude. Like, I don't have time to sit around and just be so consumed in the money that I don't ever get a break, that I don't ever sit there and I try to travel. You know, I don't try to experience new and fun things. You know, be so consumed in a relationship that I miss out on fun with my friends. Or I've been dying to go on this one trip for forever, but my friends are just constantly, I'm gonna get real with y'all. I know I said don't complain, but black people are the worst people to go on trips with sometimes. Oh my god, like, y'all be talking about a trip for forever, and y'all either don't end up going, or like two of y'all end up going, or something like that. Sometimes some people would just give you every excuse under the sun as to why they can't do it. You know, they scared of planes, they scared of this, they scared of that. They're not scared to step outside of their comfort zone. It's basically all that they're telling you. You know, so why sit around and wait for these people to do something that you've been dying for all this time? You need to go ahead and get outside your comfort zone and do something that you've always loved to do, always fantasized about doing. Because the thing is, the opportunity is there. It may never be there later on once you maybe get married, maybe have kids, all that type of stuff. That opportunity may be pushed back further and further and further and further. So why always have to wait for something that you want to do now, that you're able to do now? Take what's yours and have fun and enjoy it to the fullest. So with that being said, I'm just saying, basically, don't let anything cross your side, make you flurry. I said flurry with the foggy whatever, you know, make you lose sight of having fun. We are so young, and why are we not having fun? Why are we, like, you know, we're just so stressed out. You know, there's so much going on around us, and I feel like the power is in our hands for us to get better.
I'm living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you, bitches.
So I'm gonna encourage you guys and myself to make 2019 your best year yet, okay? Cardi B is coming out with a new album this year, y'all, so I feel like this gonna be a really good year, okay? Like
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
But I'm out here, guys. Make sure you turn on the notification bell. That way you never miss a video. Make sure you turn on the notification bell. That way you never miss a video. And I'll see you guys in my next video. That should be coming up soon. I got a real special treat. I got my interview with Kiki Lang coming up from the new movie If Bill Street Could Talk, out in theaters now. Coming up very, very soon. So make sure you stay tuned for my next video coming up this week. Alright, bye guys.
I've been moving calm, no start, no trouble with me. Trying to keep it peaceful is a struggle for me. Don't pull up at 6 a.m. to cut on me.